game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crack.
Hey, bonjour, bienvenue à la Sport, c'est Jones. Attendez un petit peu. Petit problème encore tout le temps avec mon petite caméra. Bon, me voilà ma face de pouette. Tiens. Fait qu'on va aller voir, je pense que c'est le deuxième match entre Toronto Blue Jays et Los Angeles Angels. Lanceur partant pour Toronto va être Tim Mesa, 11 victoires, une défaite moyenne de 3.08. Puis pour les Angels de Los Angeles, ça va être Griffin Canning, 7 victoires, 9 défaites, moyenne de 4.68. Bon. Attendez un petit peu. Les joueurs sont fatigués, restés. Ouais, j'essaie-tu le line-up de même? Ben, OK. Hey, je vous souhaite un bon match. 9 manches d'action. Fait que, on se revoit à la fin de la partie. Tantôt.
And hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
So just about set now, and getting the call here, Griffin Canning. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a pitch. Addison Barger at the plate and takes high there. Righty delivers. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Lifted in the air out to left. Hicks makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Singy, this team seems to be snake bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
And it's, really just kind of a rally killer. I mean, a huge stumbling block when you're talking about trying to get the offense going. And, that makes this lineup frustrating to watch because they'd be scoring a bunch of runs if they didn't come unglued and just hack at all those pitchers' pitches and hit into those double plays. You've got to do a better job. And if they want to win today, they're going to have to improve in that area.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So a man aboard, and now for the Jays, the Kid Cobra.
Inside,
and that one almost got him. LeMahieu over at second, one down. late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
In the air, left field. Hicks makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
The second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio with a chance to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. A 2-run homer. His 48th of the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 away with nobody on. So up next for Toronto, Daddy JJ. Ouch, that one drilled him. And they get the out after the ricochet. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Anaheim, and starting this one, Tim Mayza. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And a pitch. Zach Neto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Neto getting to start at shortstop. 23 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Taylor Ward.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Angels trailing by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Lifted in the air down the left side. Barker has this one sized up. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Trout.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one in there to Mike Trout.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Bounce to third. Throws across the diamond. That's the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. And they're down 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the speedy catcher, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
The wind and the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a two-seamer. Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Strike one.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
In the air to left center, and there's two down.
Batting eight.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Joey Votto. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his team.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Mickey Moniak.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Meza back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Barker makes the grab on the run.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now the first baseman, Taylor Ward. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the DH, Luis Rengifo.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Everything came together for him. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Headed down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Cobra snags it for the second out.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Here's Aaron Hicks. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That's to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. And Hicks is out. And that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. His 26th of the year. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Addison Barger. Foul ball there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. A double and a run scored his first time up. There's a strike.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
On the ground to third. Rendon throws to first in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, the Kid Cobra.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, the Kid Cobra. tapped in front of the plate. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the third out. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Kyren Paris. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. The 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And next for LA, Zach Neto. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Biggio drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Lined into left center. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And now batting Mike Trout. First time up, he grounded to third. Ball 1 there. The Halos down by a pair here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 outs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cobra makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. On to the fourth. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Cavan Biggio. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout snags it on the run.
The catcher, number 9,
Danny Jansen to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Jansen, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Here comes a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So up next, Taylor Ward. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The pitch. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Luis Rengifo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels go quietly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back in Anaheim, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luke Carpenter. Canning back to work. Ground ball right side. Ward tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Votto.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rendon pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Hicks makes the grab, and that is the inning. And that'll do it. Back here at Angel Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Matt Thaiss. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. Popped up left side, under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Aaron Hicks at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. This has always been the better side for Aaron Hicks. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Fouls it off, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Two outs. Popped up right side. Biggio brings it in for the third out. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Angels 1. And we're back. Top six. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Addison Barger. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Ground ball left side. Neto off balance feet. There's 1 and 2 in time to first for the double play. And next for Toronto, the Kid Cobra. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the 6th inning at the plate, Zach Neto.
The shortstop,
As the lefty gets to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Rendon in the box again, takes a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. That missed by a lot. 2-1. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
the center fielder, number 27.
Here's Trout. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Kicks and fires. Close, but called a ball. 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
The pitch. And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Out towards right center field. Springer drifts towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Angels leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. The lefty fires. Swing and a foul straight back. Now the 0-1. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Daddy JJ.
So now the DH spot, Daddy JJ. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That misses. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Drew Pomeranz up and throwing. Number 59 warming up as well. The 1-0. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Well struck right field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Luke Carpenter. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now for the Jays, Joey Votto. Runner takes off. In the air, right side. Moniak moving under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show.
And leading off for
And the pitch. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Rengifo stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
There's a strike. The Angels trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Matt Thaiss, the next to hit for the Angels. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Choo Choo Cowboy.
Number 51, Choo Choo Cowboy.
And that's outside. Tying run at the plate. And that clips the inside corner. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. The tying run at the plate. Good eye right there. And now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Aaron Hicks in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Hicks. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
The batter number 19, second baseman.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit, Kyren Paris. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
with the tying run at the plate here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one hit to right. Springer on the move. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, George Springer. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That takes care of Springer. And a quick out, number 1.
The shortstop, Addison Barger.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Addison Barger. 1 for 3. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Base knock, center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Barger leads off first with 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go again. Pitch outside.
2 strikes.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher, because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
The pitch. On the ground, out to short. They put the tag on him. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Angels 1. Back in Anaheim, now it's going to be Zach Neto.
The shortstop,
Cowboy back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
In the air on the infield, Votto drifts towards it, puts it away for the out.
the center field, number 27.
Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one in there across the letters.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Hit in the air, left field. Cobra makes the grab. That is the inning. Angels strand one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, the Kid Cobra. The wide to kick the pitch. That
Ball
misses
one,
the
no
zone,
strike.
and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, right field, Moniak towards the line, makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Kevin Biggio. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Taddy JJ. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Angels 1. So bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Taylor Ward.
The first baseman, Taylor Ward.
And a pitch. That one missed. The lefty, the 1-0. Down and in, moved his feet.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
This to third, and that one finds its way through. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Digging in, Luis Rengifo. Popped in the air, left field. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch
Now
away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So they're down to their final out. And here is Matt Thaiss. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Nothing now. One idea worth 100,000. So if that's hold your breath, I'll make it worth the wait.
our final line score tonight.
Eh bien, ça a été tout un match. Joueur du match, c'est George Springer. Lanceur gagnant, Tim Mesa. Lanceur perdant, Griffin Canning. Puis lanceur de sauvegarde, c'est Luc Kovac. Il est venu sauvegarder sa partie à Mesa. Fait que Toronto a pris les devants 2-1 en première manche. 2-0 en première manche. En deuxième manche, il est venu à 2-1. En troisième manche, Toronto fait 3-1. Après ça, en septième manche, pour faire 4-1. Et il ne s'est passé rien d'autre. Grosse victoire de Toronto, 4-1. 8 coups sûrs contre 7. Aucune erreur. Ça a été quand même un beau petit match serré. Première victoire contre les Los Angeles. Le prochain, ça va être Kevin Gausman contre Zach Plesac. Zach Plesac. Je plaisaquais. Non, non. Fait que là-dessus, je vous remercie. On se revoit plus tard dans la journée. Là, je vais aller manger un petit peu. Puis on se voit plus tard dans la journée. Tantôt, d'ici peut-être une demi-heure, 3/4 d'heure, je ne sais pas. Fait que là-dessus, un gros merci. Attention à vous autres. À tantôt. Ah, mon chose est encore gelé. Hey, c'était cette caméra de merde, là. Fait que c'est ça, je dis. Attention à vous autres. On se revoit tantôt. Bye.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let